This one comes recommended by Book Talk, and if you know anything, you know that Book Talk is full of menaces, people who are literally dust, so I need to read it, so I'm going to read it this month. Hello, hi everyone, welcome to Chibi Reading. I am Chi or CHIOMA. Today I'm going to be doing my July TBR, all the books that I plan to read in July, and this month's theme are BookTube's classic. I started BookTube I think maybe 2 years ago. Ooh, that sounds like a lie, but probably 2 years ago. And there are a lot of books that I bought just because of BookTube, and then I just felt like I wanted to read them less and less. So I think a lot of these are like my BookTube friends' favorites. So I am going to show you the books and show you which booktuber specifically recommended them to me, and I'm going to try to read them all this month. So let's get started. First one is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. I don't think any booktubers in particular recommended this book to me. I think it's like a retelling of Achilles, and people say they cried at the end of this. I just feel like for a fact I am not going to cry, not because I'm a heartless whore, even though I might be, because my sister said that I would not cry, and I feel like my sister did not like this book, so I probably would not like this book, but I will be reading it. The next book is Amari and the Night Brothers. Oh, did I say what this book was about? I don't know. It's about Achilles, Greeks, Helen of Sparta, Patroclus, seduction. That's it. This book is Amari and the Night Brothers by B.B. Alson. This book was specifically recommended. I mean, none of these were recommended to me. A lot of these booktubers like did not be like a CHIOMA reads book, but it's like their brand. So Bound in a Bookmark, Julie Silver at Bound in a Bookmark loves this book down. This is her brand. It's her favorite book. She comes so highly recommended from her. And I was like, okay, girl, I hear you, I see you, I feel you. I will pick it up. I picked it up, have not read it in like what, 2 years? But yeah, I don't read a lot of middle grade. I never read a lot of middle grade, I felt like. So yeah, but I'm gonna try to read this month because it's just been sitting on my shelf for way too long. Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco. I love saying her last name, Maniscalco. I read this book probably 4 times in 2020. Don't know why. I need to start it and finish it. I swear I got up to 75% through it and just could not for the life of me. This book is about twins. One of them goes missing or is kidnapped, and then one of the devils of Hades. Ooh, girl, just read the synopsis. The twins are witches. One is killed. Not missing, killed. And then the other sister who is not deceased, enlists the help of one of the princes of hell. I think there are 7 princes of hell in order to find her sister's killer. I think, yes. I've read so much of this book for me to not know what happens in it, but I need to read this book. Why? You're asking yourself, why don't you just DNF CHIOMA? Why don't you just DNF it? You love DNFing a book. The reason I cannot DNF this book, because for some reason, during Barnes & Noble's hardback sale, I bought the sequel. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna read it. That's what I'm gonna do. Next book. Let's see. Oh, this one's an easy one. Whoop, that was loud. I apologize. Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. This is Jayla from Lala Loves Lit. You should go over into her channel. She's such a fun time. This is her brand. She's the brand ambassador. Like, this book, she comes so highly recommended from her, and I just like, again, that's the thing about having a sister who reads as much, if not more than me. My sister read this book and she did not like it, and I've tried to start this book, and I think it's a slow start, but I just want to get it. I don't want to say get it over with, but I want it off my TBR shelves because it's been there for so long, literally dust. So I need to read it. So I'm going to read it this month. Strange the Dreamer by Lonnie Taylor. This one comes highly recommended from Dana Days. I'll put everyone's in the description below, and she absolutely loved this book. And I said, I don't know when we made this bet, it wasn't actually a bet, but I said sometime in the past that if she gave this book more than 3 stars, or 3 or more, no, more than 3 stars, I would read it, because it's a chonker. I don't like to read chonkers. People love chonkers on BookTube. I'm not one of them, but she absolutely loved this book, and I was like, fine girl, fine. Dana ain't never stayed me wrong before, so here I go, about to read this book. I hope it's good. Next book is The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. This one comes highly recommended. This book comes highly recommended by 2 people. Fantasy Book Addicts, Sophia at Fantasy Book Addict, and Yasmin from Yasmin Be Reading. They both love and adore this book, I'm pretty sure. I know Yasmin does. Sophia, I'm pretty sure she does. No, yeah. And it will be my second N.K. Jemisin book ever. The first one I read from her, I gave 5 stars. So I'm looking forward to this book. Yeah, I think it's a classic. I feel like people on booktube love N.K. Jemisin down, as they should. The next book, Gideon the Ninth. This is so funny because me and Sophia were supposed to buddy read this years ago. I swear years ago. But we didn't because I'm a flake. But this book comes highly recommended, again from Sophia and also from Tammy. And I know it's about sapphic necromancers. And that's it. And I hear it's hella confusing. And I am easily confused. So don't know how I'm gonna feel about this one. But it's on the list. The next one, what is this? I have so many receipts for one book. On a bookmark. Leviathan Wakes. Leviathan Wakes. I finally found a used book copy of this, and it's a space opera, and this comes highly recommended from Mina over at Mina Reads. She loves this book, I believe. I could be tripping. You know what? These could just be books that I saw on other people's channels. So if I say someone loves something and they don't shoot the messenger. Also, Booked and Busy, Erin over at Booked and Busy. I'm pretty sure she loves this book too. Or maybe she just showed it one day, who knows? But here it is. Will I read this month? Look how, will I realistically read this month? Who the heck knows, but it's the goal. Ray Bearer comes very highly recommended from Bookish Realm. I'm pretty sure she adores this book. I'm positive she adores this book. So I'm going to read. You know what? Sophia also loves this book. Half of these books are recommendations from Sophia, but Bookish Realm and the Fantasy Book Addict both love this book. It's about a girl who is raised by this entity called the Lady, and then the Lady tells her that she must go to these trials, I think, in the palace and steal the throne, something of that sort. I could be totally wrong, but you know, it's a cute cover. This is actually her hair, it's her fro. I thought she was like in space and it was something like celestial asteroid, but no, it's her fro. So cute. Anywho, Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall. I honestly don't know anyone who likes this book, but I've seen it so often on BookTube, so I'm classifying it as a BookTube classic, so I'm gonna read it. It's so much about it, like the fact that like the colors are that of like the Union Jack, Britain's flags. Girl, I don't know nothing about nothing. It's a queer fake dating rom-com. Some people hate this book, but you know whose favorite book this is? Talia Hibbert. This is her favorite book. I saw that on TikTok once. So Talia Hibbert herself recommends this book to me. So let's go with that. And this one comes recommended by Book Talk. And if you know anything, you know that Book Talk is full of menaces. So you're asking yourself, or I should be asking myself, why do you want to read a book that comes recommended by menaces on TikTok? It's because the #1 comment I get on my TikToks, this is my TikTok for those of you who like want to see, I don't know, I just be doing stuff, is that, oh, you look just like the bomb from The Cruel Prince. And I was like, haha, I get that a lot. Haha, I get that a lot. LOL, I hear that so much. Oh my gosh, I need to read. I haven't read the book. I just be like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna read that book and understand. So obviously I don't look like it now. I think it's with my hair. My hair is gray and not in twists that I look like the bomb. But yeah, that's the only reason. Pure vanity that I want to read this book. So that is on my TBR. It is the 2nd of July when I'm filming this. I have not even started any of these books. I am reading 3 other books, but none of them are on this list. So you see why I have to do this. You see, it's really important. Blah, blah, blah. Anywho, this was all over the place, or maybe it wasn't any place. So thank you for watching my July TBR. If you read any of these books, please tell me what you think of them. If you hate them, please tell me. I love angst. If you made it this far in the video, please put a skull. Put a skull. There's a skull in this book. Please put a skull. You can't see. Please put a skull if you made it this far. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.